Welcome to the channel. In today's little ditty, we're going to be talking about my material grinder. Currently, I'm in the process of rebuilding and testing a Plankerton rebuild. And in doing so, I decided to make a material grinder in the theme of the build. And that being said, it's kind of like a turtle shape. The face is the norm isn't and I'm also doing this during an endurance. And a good thing I was doing this during an endurance, because I would have just broke the entire build and would have cried. Like moving on. So yeah, as you see, the face is fairly simple. It's just a door, two eyes, and it's almost like a because this was close to the UFO amp. I decided to give it kind of a UFO kind of face. And as you see, this is a material grinder, and the reason why you may need material grinder is say you don't have enough materials during a mission, and or you didn't swing your pickaxe enough. You may want to store up a little extra materials, build a material grinder on your endurance, any endurance, and in doing so you can gather lots of materials. And that, as you see, this first layer is the main metal layer, and every square is basically like this, a cone, completely boxed in, completely upgraded, every single piece. So just make sure everything inside each box that you see here in this is basically a 3x3, 3 squares by 3 by squares, so that's 9 squares, just a simple box basically. And within that box, I decided to put legs on it. The legs are made out of wood, so I can get a little bit of wood material. And this is I plan on removing the little extra peg legs that aren't doesn't exactly look 100%, and maybe there's some of that too, but moving on. So as you see, the layer on top, which is why I decided that this is kind of like a turtle. This is like a shell. This is the wooden. This is the brick stone shell, and like previous design, all the brick underneath here is a solid cones, and to get the max amount of material, because each block is roughly about 2 materials on your material grinders and fully upgraded, and you'll just basically just almost need 2 layers of brick, or 1.5 layers of brick, to have 150 brick on your full cycle recycle. And as you see, I put a little tail on it, and the feet kind of hang out there. And this is also, like I said, the main design is just like a 3, just like that. It's completely for the material grinder. And then from that material grinder, you can add a face, a tail, and 2 wooden, you could probably use brick or whatever. You don't always need 100% wood, and that's why I didn't use 100% wood on this build. And by cycle, I get about 100 wood on the cycle. And yeah, and believe it or not, this is I like this design for a material grinder. It's functionable and goes within theme of my base that is currently being destroyed. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to destroy that like button. And also, before you go, don't forget to become a wolf by liking and subscribing if you haven't done so already. And also, yeah, have a wonderful day. See you.